Hello. In my previous video, I talked about the importance for students of all ages, but especially for those preparing to sit crucial examinations, of fully understanding what I termed the ABC of problem solving, although in this case the letters are GOG, standing for the givens, the operations, and the goals. These were first identified by the late Wayne Wickelgren, a professor of psychology at the University of Columbia and one of America's most eminent problem-solving experts. For example, let's look at 4 simple arithmetic problems that might be set to children at a very basic level. The teacher asked them to solve these problems. 8 plus 1, 8 minus 2, 8 times 3, and 8 divided by 4. Now, the key to the child's understanding how to solve these very simple problems would lie in them knowing the meaning of the numbers and also the symbols, the operations, that is the plus, the minus, the multiply, and the divide signs. Suppose, for example, a small child became confused about the operations needed between the minus sign and the divide sign, which are relatively similar. The answers to question 2 and 4 would then, in his mind, become 4 and 4 rather than 6 and 2. On some occasions, the building blocks are disguised or presented in an ambivalent way. Now, let's look at the givens. During my research, I have posed the following question to large numbers of people. A candle and the stand are 15 inches long, and the shadow cast is 45 inches longer. So how many times longer is the shadow than the candle? So think about this for a moment and try and come up with the answer. If you said it was 3 times longer, then your answer corresponds to that given by 87% of those I asked. But it's not right, it's wrong. If you recall, I described its shadow as being 45 inches longer than the candle and the stand. In other words, the shadow is 60 inches in length and therefore 4 times as long as the candle and stand. If you got the answer right, well, congratulations. If, like the majority of people, you made a mistake, don't feel too bad about it. Once the 3 components of that and every other problem are well known, you are much more likely never to make the error again. But what has all this got to do with the topic of this video, my video here, which is understanding your fears? While I was working as a photojournalist, that's before I returned to university and retrained as a clinical psychologist, I was often placed in very real danger. And even more often, I witnessed the effect on civilians, and especially children, living in conflict zones and having to face perpetual danger every moment of their lives. All these fears, my own included, arose from a very real threat of imminent death or injury. As a clinician, the vast majority of clients who have helped overcome their life-restricting and deeply distressing terrors, phobias for example, were experiencing a fear that was subjective rather than real. It was what I call fear in the sense of false evidence appearing real. My clients were perpetually running scared of phantoms which really existed only behind their eyes and between their ears. Not, I must say, that this made any difference to the fear they experienced. It was no less distressing nor life-restricting because it was something they imagined. A few years ago, thanks to the generosity of Audi, I was able to conduct a number of elaborate experiments in the extent of this kind of fear with a group of very courageous subjects, one of whom was the well-known actor and equestrian Oliver Skeet. The clip you are about to see, courtesy of North One Productions, shows one of these experiments in action. Oliver was asked to crawl along a narrow wooden plank, like a diving board, which he believed extended far over the top of a 40-story tower block in Midtown, Dubai. Having crawled to the end of the plank, he then had to retrieve a ball, attach it to his wrist by a lanyard, turn very carefully around, and crawl back to safety. We convinced Oliver that he was being asked to do all this some 600 feet above the busy street below, and that one mistake would cause him to fall.
Basically, we need you to get down on your knees, crawl to the end, pick up the ball on your wrist, crawl all the way back. Okay?
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Am I going to be blindfolded again?
Well, let's get up here and have a little look first. Yeah? Have a little look around and see what you think. What are your thoughts there?
Wow.
What's the heart rate reading?
153.
153, cool. Okay, come back down here for a second. We can get this blindfold, you all right? You will have a blindfold. Okay, just keep to the centre because it's very windy here. Okay, let's put this on you. Okay. It's probably easier if you're not in the wind actually. Turn a little bit. Oh, have I pulled that thing off his head?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
We
shit,
just
sorry.
had to move you over
Sorry.
here. Well, we just...
It was Ben.
Ben,
Hang on.
Can we just
I've knocked that Where's your things?
When Roddy put the goggles on, he just managed to dislodge
Ben!
the electrode.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't do that.
there's
I'm not
one of them
stupid.
just gone there.
You're making me do something completely different.
No.
You are. Roderick, I know.
Okay, hang on
That's
a
why
second.
you turned me around.
No.
Roderick, I'm not stupid.
Hang on a second. Sorry.
Roderick,
Ash.
I'm not stupid.
Do we do
All right?
that? Do we want to start again?
No, I know what you've done. You've turned me around, all right?
Hang
And
on a
that
second,
thing
gotta
where I
go
was
here.
just now.
Hang on a second. Ashley, do we do it again?
Let's just get Miss...
Does he need to go
No,
back down the
no,
bottom
I'm
of the
not
stairs again?
stupid.
Should I take that? Do we go back downstairs and do it again?
No, we're losing light. Come on, we need to go now.
Well, let me just see if I can just...
No, nothing's happened. I'm absolutely not stupid, all right? Okay, I'm not stupid.
Okay, heart rate 142.
Something else completely different is going to
How are you
happen.
feeling?
I'm very nervous because you've changed the goalposts.
No.
You've moved the goalposts, Roderick. Don't lie
No.
to me. I know
No.
what's happening.
There's
I'm
nothing
going
happened.
I'm going down the side of the building.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm not doing that thing that you said I'm doing.
Heart rate. Let's have a look. What's happened to the heart rate there? See this now.
Oh God, man, no.
Yeah.
Have I knocked something on it?
No,
Fiddling with
My
it.
mouth has gone really dry.
Yes, you have actually.
Can we just come and have a look at this for a second? I pressed the wrong button.
Press the button on the
Sorry.
heart rate monitor.
Hang on.
Sorry,
hang on.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Can you just really...
One sec.
We are quite serious.
We're losing light.
We're losing light.
Yeah.
That's okay.
all
Okay,
right.
cool.
Okay,
Right.
all right. Okay.
Roderick.
How are you
Roderick, hold
feeling?
on. No, I'll tell you how I'm feeling.
Let's
but
walk us-
no, wait a minute, right? Because you've done something completely different
No.
to what you've just shown me.
Walk as you talk. Here we go.
Okay.
How are you feeling now?
No, I'm very nervous, Roderick, because you've moved the goalposts.
No, we haven't moved anything.
No, you've moved
It's
it.
exactly what we said we were...
No.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, okay.
Right,
Okay, you've got the
understand
handles
it now.
here. Don't worry.
No, You're going to be harnessed up as soon as you
Yeah.
have the flap.
There's a gentleman up here. He's going to harness you in.
There's the other.
Okay.
1 foot.
He's going to
Right,
harness
next
you
one
in so
up.
you're safe. I'm being harnessed in as
Next
well,
one
but I
up.
can't go further than the end. Gentleman's going to take over now. Okay. Take it easy, mate. Take it easy.
Over to your right. If you reach your right hand out, there's a rail. A little bit further.
Okay, hand forward. There we are.
There you go. You can hold on to that. I'm going to clip you in.
Don't touch anything. Watch his. Are these sensors again? Because he touched his helmet.
No.
Okay.
Okay, we
All
can't go
fixed in.
further than this.
I'm ready to go, okay?
But don't touch your...
We can't-
Please don't touch the helmet because you'll knock the electrodes off. Can you want to kneel down?
Okay, it's all yours now.
Kneel down. we'll go.
How you feeling, mate? How you feeling?
I'm fucking nervous, all right?
Okay, try not to swear.
Okay.
Kneel
Okay.
down,
Down on your knees.
and then pull your hand out to the left.
Left a
little
bit.
That's it. Now that's the edge of the gantry, okay?
Okay. Can I say, right hand over? We can't go further than this, okay? But take it easy.
Just go
There's
slowly.
no rush.
Just go slowly and keep a firm grip.
Tell me what's going through your mind now.
No, because I don't know what's happening, all right?
It's
I'm
cool.
fucking scared, all right? You got a dream?
What's going through your mind?
That I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna die, okay?
We can't go further than here, but
Is this the same thing what I just saw just
yes,
now?
it's exactly the same.
thing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Absolutely, guarantee it.
Roderick, if I come off of here, right, okay, and it's any different to what it was when I had my blindfold off, I swear to God, I will knock you out, all right?
Okay, that's fine.
Move on, we're losing light.
Yeah. Come on now, less lip and more concentration. Okay, take it easy. There's no rush.
Nice and slow
Have I
now.
got to do the same thing I did on the beach?
Yeah,
Yes,
turn
that's
at the end.
exactly like that. Pick up the ball at the end and then come back.
Okay, so how's he doing?
Well, he's very, very frightened
Am I
indeed.
harnessed on?
Yeah. It's following you behind 100%. No worries.
Take my blindfold off, I'll kill him.
No, he won't do that.
No one's touching you, you're on your own now. You're about 6 foot out from us. You're now about 3 foot over the edge of the building. You've gone over the edge.
Keep going, don't stop, don't freeze.
Keep going.
Keep moving.
You got about 7 foot until you get to the ball. It's windy.
Well done.
You're doing really good. You're out on your own now.
Yeah, you're doing really good. You're almost at the end now.
Can I say another minute and you're going to be back? Okay? How you
Almo-
feeling? How you feeling?
Fucking scared.
All right, you're almost there now.
It's pulling on me.
It's
Stopping me from going.
no, keep going. It's going to go with you.
No, it's stopping me.
Okay,
What's
Re-
going on?
Reach
No.
out,
What's
reach.
going on?
you're at the end now. Feel for the ball. You're at the end. Back further, close to you. Closer to you. It's closer to you. It's closer to you.
It's not happening.
It's right by your right hand now. There we are. There we are. There
Well
we are.
done, well done, that's it.
Okay, put it on your wrist. Put it on your wrist. Good man.
Good, that's
man.
excellent. Yeah, that's very good.
Good man. Okay, tell me what's going through your mind. Talk me through it.
I'm not sure what's happening, right, okay? But I'm fucking scared, right?
Oliver, you got to turn around.
No, I haven't.
It's easier to turn around.
You'll find it
Really
very easy
calm.
if you can turn around. That's good, that's good. Keep a firm grip though.
It's windy. Take it easy. There's no rush.
Nice and slow. You're on the home run now.
You're doing fantastically.
Excellent.
Listen,
You're almost back.
I'll tell you right, Roderick, if this is any different to what it was, when I get off, I swear to God, I will do you something. Oh! Whoa, whoa!
Watch out. It's windy.
Whoa,
It's
whoa.
windy. It's
No,
windy.
it's
It's
not.
windy.
You're shaking it.
I'm not shaking it.
We're nowhere near it.
Why is it moving like that?
It's windy.
It's wind.
Oh my God!
You're
Okay,
nearly there.
You're
You're
about
nearly
5
there.
foot away. What's going through your mind? Talk us through the
No,
end of
no,
it.
Because it's moving, right? And I'm scared that I'm gonna fall and die.
Talk us through the end. Come on, how you feeling? You're there. You're there. You're there.
No.
You're back. You're
You're
back.
back.
That's it. That's
Get your
it.
body over the
The end
edge.
of the challenge.
Get your
well
body over.
done.
Okay, you're back. You're back. You're back. You're
Oh
on solid
my
ground. You're
God.
back. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Well
you're back.
done.
Oh my God!
Can I say, man, that was superb.
That was very good indeed.
Good man. Good man.
Don't take the blindfold off.
No, how you
let me get
feeling?
off first.
We're just going to take the safety harness
I'm
off.
harnessed to you. Your harness is there.
Who was pulling? Who was pulling on the harness?
It's the
Nobody, it
wire
was
on
just
the
got
top
caught.
it is.
Jesus Christ!
Mate, how was that for you?
Oh, brother. Can I
Come
doing
down.
the right thing here?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
to come down. All right.
Right, you're back on terra firma.
Down on solid ground.
You were absolutely
Man.
fantastic. You were absolutely fantastic.
We got to read something at your heart
You
rate there.
really were very
137,
cool.
cool.
You've
How
done
was
it.
that for
You've
you?
done it. That was probably the
Scary.
scariest thing you've ever done in your life,
Oh,
and you've
brother, man, no.
overcome it.
How did it
My
feel?
mouth went completely dry. No saliva in my mouth at all. And I was shaking. Every
Yeah.
step I was shaking. And the further out I got, is the worse the feeling got.
Yeah.
And I thought you'd done something completely different. I
Yeah.
thought you'd changed the goalpost on me, right?
I think it's because it was windy out there. Once you were over the edge, there was just the wind got them all, wasn't it?
I nearly pissed myself.
You
Seriously.
fantastic. courage is feeling the fear and doing it, and you're a very brave man.
How pleased do you feel after doing that?
Funnily enough, we didn't think you would be able. We didn't think
Nah.
you would do it. What did I say?
Seriously.
We didn't think you'd do it because it's probably the scariest thing we've ever asked you to do.
Can I say, come and take a look at what you did, just so you can put it into context. This is where you crawled. Look at that.
You bastard!
No, don't! We're on top of the roof here. Don't push me. Don't push
Seriously,
Made
is that
it
all
safe
it
for
was?
you.
me. That's what you did.
Is that all it was?
That's what you did.
The reason we did that is to prove that fear is all in the mind.
You're joking me!
That's why we twisted you around. So when they were pulling the gantry back, you didn't know what they were doing. That was the whole reason.
Oh man, I can't believe you did that!
You
I
did.
thought I was
You
gonna
did.
We
die.
wouldn't put you at risk,
No,
but
seriously.
you put yourself at risk
Yeah.
in your head.
But it was exactly that. It was exactly
Exactly.
the same, but it wasn't over the edge.
Yeah, it was exactly as you saw it.
Man.
Oh man, I can't believe you did that to me. I actually felt that I was
Yeah,
over
of
the edge of
course.
that building.
Of
and I
course
was-
you did. But that's what fear is. It's behind your eyes. It's in your mind, and you could see yourself in your mind's eye. You can imagine the cars and the road below,
Yeah.
tiny little things in the lands.
I was imagining me falling off.
Yeah.
When you told me to turn round,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. I was going to come
No.
backwards because I just felt that if I turned round, I was going to fall.
Yeah.
Right? And I actually felt I was over the side of the building.
Yeah.
And I imagined all sorts of things. I
Of
imagined
course.
me falling down
And you
the side.
sat and you held on with your legs like you were
Yeah,
a horse.
Like a horse, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's what I do on horseback. I could not believe that.
What can I
That's
say? You
unreal.
should be a very proud
Yeah,
man.
you
did
should be a
fantastically.
really proud
well
man.
done.
And
Good man.
After this,
Nice
nothing
one.
is going to frighten you again. Congratulations, guy. What a guy.
Oliver knew what the goal was, that is to recover the tennis ball at the end of the platform. He knew what operations he had to perform, namely crawling along the plank, picking up the ball, attaching it to his wrist, carefully turning round, and then crawling back to what he believed was a place of safety. His fear was due, as in so many cases, to misconstruing the givens. Had he paused for a moment's thought, he would surely have realised that no ethical psychologist, or indeed any film crew, would ever dream of putting one of their performers in objective danger. He must have realised, if he'd thought about it, that surely it was all being carefully planned and constructed to provide him with a situation of fake information, fake knowledge. This is very often used in experiments by psychologists. Subjects are led to believe one thing, while the opposite is actually true. So, as a general lesson, before becoming scared of everything, it's very often best to carefully and thoroughly establish the validity and the reliability of the givens on which you're basing that fear. You should also review the effectiveness of the operations you intend using and the likely potential benefits of any potential goal you're seeking. Many of the givens people have today come from the social media, and this, as we know, is very often highly misleading and very unreliable, sometimes, of course, intentionally so. Before falling into the trap of false evidence appearing real, thoroughly check the givens. Ask yourself, how reliable are they? How sure are you that the person or people providing you with this information actually know what they're talking about? Then ask whether you have sufficiently explored all the possible operations for dealing with these givens. Finally, consider your goal or goals. When achieved, or if and when achieved, will they truly satisfy your needs? Only when you have studied these three components can you be more confident that the path on which you're starting down will bring you to your desired conclusion. Now, if you've any questions about this video or the others I've posted on this site, do please write and ask me. And if you find what Dan and I have to tell you both interesting and helpful, then do please subscribe to our site and also like it. In my next series of videos, I'll be presenting a practical course on how to achieve greater well-being by learning how to breathe more effectively and efficiently. In short, how to live well by breathing well. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and as always, remember that while fear can never kill you, it can easily destroy your life.